It's your yummy update time. It's your yummy update time. You and I are moving along through this weekend. Quietish weekend. Crypto is in dead cat bones relief rally zone. I've got some cracker stuff coming your way. Remember, we still need the rest of December to come. Maybe Christmas rally. I don't know. A lot of people think the stock market's going to like dunk hard next year. It doesn't matter though. Main Street must eat. They need bread. They need circus. 37 months of a depression. Altcoins correlate to Main Street. It is what it is, okay? And some friends, some of you, you're getting very doubtful, okay? Look, I know it's hard, man. It's not hard. It's not easy. Like, oh, God, there's just so many good things to be happy about. That's right, friends. That's why I love and appreciate you. And that's why you all watch me. Because like the last thing I love, like what I hate is I'm here 18 hours a day, and even when I wasn't doing the YouTubes, right, or the Me Tubes, and I'm here every 18 hours a day, and like you just see a random upload from like a random KOL who's disappeared. They'll come back 2 years later, and there'll be like one green daily candle, so they get a bit of dopamine. So then like. The crypto industry has so much value. I think things can maybe go up, but you just got to be careful. And so they're completely disregarding everybody's feeding because they're feeding like dog shit as well. And then when it's done, the next day's a red candle. They just disappear for 2 weeks again. And I always found that fake. But what I do is, friends, I've got a fluffy microphone here. I've got pointy elbows. I've got straight posture. Don't skip leg day. Okay, but I'm here to tell you something, okay? Some of this stuff, it could come across as confirmation bias, like we're long. But what I'm telling you is the truth, man. Some of you don't believe that the business cycle going up will rescue altcoins. Some of you don't believe that, okay? I completely get it because like it's been 37 months of Black Swan PMI, man, and we're going to go into month 38. But I just want to remind you of something, okay? I want to remind you of something. So put your pants back on, sit down. The business cycle in 2021 even saved Ethereum Classic, okay? It even saved, friends, Ethereum Classic went to like 150 bucks here, and it was down at 5. Okay, so it did like a 30x. Ethereum Classic. Just to let you know, friends, Ethereum Classic is actually the real Ethereum. That's the one with the DAO hack. The hacker got the coins. So Ethereum forked and they removed him and they go, screw it, we're just not going to do that. Allow you to win. Right? And so with Ethereum Classic, it still went up. Do you want to know what the story behind Ethereum Classic was? Friends, you know Matt? Matt, one of my best friends. So Matt is Chinese. Matt told me during this time, do you want to know what was happening? In China, the Chinese, the graphics card selling departments and the creators, they held a conference, crypto conference. This is next level. And in the conference, it was all about Ethereum Classic. Yeah. And they did a big marketing thing. And what they were saying was they've dropped NVIDIA chips, right? Whatever the ones they make. And they were signing everybody up to join like mining pools to buy all the equipment so they could mine Ethereum Classic. And they said Ethereum Classics, yeah, it's a real Ethereum. So a lot of retailers came in to buy the graphics cards here. And literally only for, you know, a couple of months were you actually profitable mining Ethereum Classic. Yeah, and they had like these big conferences, with, you know, with like the big banners with like a stand behind it. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know what to say that word. It's just, it really opens your mind. So like, yeah, this is real one. This is real one. And they did that just to get rid of their degrading graphics cards. So I know you're finding that interesting, friends. Let's just show you Ethereum Classic. Nothing builds on Ethereum Classic. There's literally nothing there. You know, friends, even Charles Hoskinson, Chuck, he adopted Ethereum Classic. He said, you know what, we should support it because code is law. Let's not give up on stuff just because of something. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's a great example. And oh my gosh, Gamma, we need Batman, Superman, and Brigitte Macron level of saving. So it's true, friends. It's true. Brigitte Macron. Look, I'm a bit scared about this because I don't know. My world will shift. Like Brigitte Macron, if she does have a Willy, I might put this above UFOs existing. Yeah. Because, like, yeah, I think that'll shatter the world. Mr. Kai, thank you, sir. The crowd is catching on. Russell 2000 is the biggest indicator. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Friends, if you hear all over crypto, every YouTube channel, every YouTuber, every Twitter guy, if you see the words ISM, Russell 2000, it all came straight from me. That's okay. I don't have any ego like that at all. I don't care. But you know, but yeah, I'm always curious. You know, are they weak hands desperately doing it, or is it just going to be one of those battles? I mean, even Tom Lee uses it, right? This is also true, friends. I've got to give you a very yummy update. So one of my best friends is a joiner. Okay, he's a joiner. He joins things, you know? Hand in hand, friendship. Okay? Bottom and chair, squeaky chair. You've joined that, okay? He said, I'm not joking, okay? He said out of nowhere, okay? He never talks about crypto. All right? I've got him in our stuff, which is down only, but he says out of nowhere, all his friends at work, also like tradies, they just bought XRP. And they went all in. Not all in. And they don't know anything about crypto. And they also they went and bought gold and silver. Very interesting. No investing experience, no idea. They bought XRP, they bought gold, they bought silver. I'm not sure what to make of it. If I was, friends, to keep it very family friendly without getting my nipples out too aggressive, what I've noticed is blockchain backer, when he does a fractal of the past, okay? When he does a fractal of the past, this is XRP going down to 0. He does not start the chart with euphoria to euphoria. Instead, what he does is he grabs the complacency part. So remember, euphoria, complacency, capitulation, it's over. He moves the complacency up exactly here. And I'm not even sure on the real capitulation like that. He has something ridiculous like that. So I wonder, because XRP ran in 2024 early, I wonder if that's super heavy on the way down and other coins are strong. Okay, it makes me think about that. Because it is honest, like, do you remember Frankie, friends? Was that the barber? 14-year-old kid? Yeah, he was waiting for Doge for 2 years and then he firmly bought XRP with his uncle. His uncle borrowed money off him. Like, it's kind of like uncle borrowing money off, like, you know, a 14-year-old kid working like part-time jobs and stuff. So, yeah, that's another thing I think about. Like, retail did buy XRP, but they didn't buy all our other stuff. Some fancy great things here for you, friends. All over the world, women are begging for their men to watch corn. Instead, they watch the highest value content in crypto. So I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. Deep, deep, deep friendship here. YouTube recently showed like a, hey, what do you actually watch, you perv? So there you get to see it out here. Yeah, I already showed you my one. Number 1, UFOs. Number 2, crypto. It's interesting just to see like my pattern of behavior, what I do. And I watch games now. I watch some games and reviews and stuff just because I don't have time to play them. That's like my entertainment. Yeah, so I've actually had to trick. It is interesting, friends. I will watch a gaming video right until my dopamine spikes on it, and I'm out in like 15 seconds. Yeah, that's like my dopamine. Because I'm here 18 hours a day, man. I'm not stopping until we win. I want to make sure. Because you understand, friends, we're going up against like industry titans. We're going against people who are really, really rich and who got things right in the past before. A lot. You know what I mean? And they've been right many, many times. And like, I'm always the underdog. Okay? I'm always the underdog with you. And like, you know, I think, you know what? It's Sommi and Sommi and the friendship cult versus Goliath. You know what I mean? Like you throw him a lollipop, distract him, and then you hit him with the mod glasses. Okay? So, and I know they're not perfect. There's been a couple of times, friends. Like you remember Bitcoin 10K 2022. There's been times where I've seen all those super smart people. They're so smart, everyone follows them, and it gets priced in, and they all actually get it wrong. I like just being part of it. Very interesting. So Bitcoin, friends, actually hit $100,000 12 months ago. And now we have a red yearly candle for 12 months if we finish here. I've already accepted that the next 10 years of crypto could be a bear market. But what if we got some friendship in 2076 instead? I think the market is underpricing that. Like I said, friends, one of my one of my friends buying XRP. It's wild, dude. Like, friends, I'm telling you now, I mean, XRP is not going anywhere, dude. The network is too big. Like, you got random construction guys. They're just working with their hands all day, making cabinets and stuff. No idea about crypto. They bought XRP. They bought XRP with like 5,000-year-old money. Do you understand the the funny irony of this? Something I want to show you as well, friends. So Tomly, friends, yesterday bought another 22,000 Ethereum. Tomly, crowd favorite. Tomly. Pretty wild, right? You got 40 crypto K whales, right? In the gay bear zone. Okay. Probably going to the same parties that Eric and Udi's going. Okay. Grinding on each other, glitter face, skipping leg day, painting fingernails. You know it. You know they flick risks whenever they talk to each other. Did you hear about the 4-year cycle? Did you know it's a bear market confirmed? Hey, I know crypto. There's something called the 4-year cycle. You got to be careful of the 4-year cycle. That's on one hand, okay? On the other hand, Wall Street, friends, just let me tell you, Wall Street are the suppliers, okay? Wall Street make the shovels. They sell the shovels to retailer normie plebs in the gold rush. Wall Street, they make the bullshit ETFs. They make the leveraged ETFs. Okay, they look for narratives. Let's say there's a narrative, friends, where like everyone's into like, oh, we want to own like, you know, there is one, friends, like we want to own green energy themed companies. So Wall Street will make an ETF where they like grab and they'll use the MSCI index, the Morgan Soybeans Commodity Index. They'll make an index of like all the green companies. And then they start advertising to their clients. They go, hey, there's a green energy ETF. It's got all the green companies. You get it in low cost. Yeah. You know, friends, there's a strip club and I think ladies of the night gambling index as well, with the recession index. There is. It's got tobacco companies. It's got like casinos and stuff. Yeah. It's meant to be something that like kind of holds in the recession. They make an ETF for everything. Right? Obviously, the best thing to do is just S&P 500 and NASDAQ. But yeah, because that's like, it's retail. It's like, oh, I want to buy an ETF here. I want to be part of this narrative. I just heard of like, oh, something new. Like there might be a robotics ETF. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it becomes in a theme. Okay. But they supply stuff. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Friends, do you think Wall Street are going to make this supply, and then look at each other and go, oh, we bought the top of the 4-year cycle? I don't think so, dude. I think they're making the supply now with the ETFs and everything so they can dump on retailers later on. when they're opening the floodgates and they let all the customers buy. That's why Tom Lee is part of Wall Street, man. He's literally shitting the Wall Street. Also, friends, more news, right? The SEC chairman, Pauly Atkins, he literally said, friends, in this video, all US markets will be on-chain within 2 years. No one's paying attention. Dude, we went from Gary Gensler, honk honk, the semen demon himself, okay, putting out thousands of adult corn stars out of business. Thousands of them, because he's a guzzler himself. Okay? Went from, you're all securities, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists. He's actually right about that, by the way. Hucksters, fraudsters. The people have been lying to you over and over again. We went from that to now Pauly Atkins saying, hey, actually, guess what? Crypto, you win. Our entire financial industry is going to be on chain in 2 years. Well done. You got to... Friends, it's not just... Okay, they might make their own chain. Okay? They're probably not going to use Solana. But it's not about that, man. It's about... They use the chain. Everyone sees the future. And then it adds network effect to the rest of us. Okay? That's what it's for. That's what it will do. It just adds to the whole industry. Okay? They see it's so useful, they can put the whole freaking industry on it. Last but not least, friends, this is something strange, you know. So the Twink brothers, friends, obviously called the Twink brothers because they blocked me. Just a reminder, friends, every once in a while, I've got a nicknames for everyone. Why? We have a tradition here. Okay? Been going on for like 2.5 years. If you block me, you get a nickname. You know, sometimes we have to do a community vote. That's just how it is. The Twink brothers. This is the funniest part. The channel's called Altcoin Daily. They've only made Bitcoin videos for 4 years straight. Bitcoin maxi videos. Now, you might pull the once in a while Ethereum or something out here. The 99% Bitcoin maxi videos, okay? And now they just uploaded a video. Top 3 dividend stocks that pay me $2,000 a month. Look, friends, I'm just going to... Look, you don't see that at tops, okay? I'm not saying it's the bot... we can't say that word. Also banned filter word. So the word not top, the opposite top, anti-top, that word's banned. And alt reason, okay, you know, like there's seasons of the year, but alts, combine those words, that's also a ban. Alt reason, also ban. You don't see that as tops, man. We're like, hey, this industry's so trash, just rotate the stocks. Just leave. That's not at tops, bro. All right? You know at tops they say? Top 5 coins to go 1,000x. This is your last chance. They're about to blow. And everyone believes it, and there's high searches for it, okay? So, my humble brain thoughts. I don't care if crypto nukes 99% again. This is screaming to me that I should keep holding. Okay, so that's why I wanted to give you this yummy update. We continue this sentiment. I'm going to keep holding, man. Don't forget it loves you, friends. Catch you in the next one.